Is that a way to address the situation and how Turkey can help to?
Antalya Diplomatic Forum is, of course, a yearly occasion and with different themes. So this year's theme was recoding diplomacy. So in a complex world, how to redefine diplomacy to address issues and to solve issues through diplomacy. There were 17 heads of state and government, and 80 ministers, and of course others, about 34 organizations represented, and going to the level of students as well. There were students also participating, and 2/3 of countries in the world were represented in Antalya, which is important. So from all regions of the world. There were 40 events which were held in panels and different formats. And one of them dealt with the Balkans, and there was also another event which was called ADF Talks with the 2 members of the presidency of Bosnia and Herzegovina, Mr. Jaferovic and Mr. Dodik. And also in the Balkan panel, High Representative Mr. Schmidt participated there together with other participants from the Balkans. The key message of the forum was to address issues, especially it was relevant due to unfortunate recent developments, to deal with issues through diplomacy and how to go about this. Another important event during the forum was, of course, just prior to the forum, the meeting of the foreign ministers of Ukraine and the Russian Federation, together with our foreign minister, Mr. Mevlut Çavuşoğlu. It was the first time since the attack on Ukraine that the 2 foreign ministers of these countries came together, and they wanted this to be in the presence of our foreign minister. Unfortunately, of course, it has not, with one meeting you cannot solve things, but we think it was an important step in solving or rebringing peace to the region. As part of this region, it is important to restore peace to the region for Turkey, and we are working in this regard. And I think it was an important demonstration that the 2 foreign ministers wanted to come together in Turkey, together with Minister Çavuşoğlu, when they were meeting for the first time. Turkey is doing its best. It has relations with both countries, old relations, and it's doing its best. But we are looking for ways to achieve this. At this point, one cannot say it can be done this way or the other way, but we are working on achieving this, and we receive appreciation from both sides in our efforts. Turkey has, of course, long-standing relations with Bosnia and Herzegovina, and we have a very important people-to-people relationship because I would say that we can easily assume that there are more people of Bosnian origin in this land in Turkey than in Bosnia and Herzegovina in the present day. Of course, this was because of people from Bosnia and Herzegovina coming to Turkey over a period of maybe 150 years. So there is a very big community in Turkey. This makes it very special for us, our relationship with Bosnia and Herzegovina. We have, of course, like in the theme of the Antalya Forum, dialogue diplomacy is paramount to solve any kind of problems. This is our approach. And we have already 2 mechanisms, as you may know, related to Bosnia and Herzegovina, which have been ongoing for about a decade now. 2 trilateral mechanisms. One is our trilateral between Turkey, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Serbia. which meets at the president's level and also at the foreign minister's level. And there is another one between Turkey, Bosnia, Herzegovina and Croatia, which meets at the foreign minister's level. So they meet from time to time and try to tackle issues related to the region and to Bosnia and Herzegovina and the trilateral cooperation between these countries. We had the last iteration of the trilateral together with Serbia. It was in 2019. The next was intended for 2020, but because of the pandemic, it was postponed. So we hope to hold this trilateral in the coming months. And we hope that it will further contribute to preserving peace and stability in the region. FETÖ organization is Fethullah Gülen terrorist organization. It has been active in Turkey for a long time and in other countries, including Bosnia and Herzegovina, for over 25 years. In Turkey, I would say the utmost point was on 15th of July 2016 when they attempted a coup attempt, which was prevented by the institutions of Turkey and by the people of Turkey and the parliament and all the political parties represented in the parliament, who made a declaration in the middle of the night when pilots attached to FETÖ were bombing the parliament. It is, of course, like all terrorist organizations, it also is involved in organized crime activities to finance itself. The danger especially is that it is involved in education institutions, among others, and also in commercial activities to finance itself. In Bosnia and Herzegovina, it has existed for over 25 years. And it still has activities here. Recently, as you may have seen in the press, there were interviews with the member of the presidency, Mr. Jaferovic, member of the collegium of the parliament, Mr. Izetbegovic, and the federal prime minister, Mr. Novalic, who also indicated the danger of this organization in Bosnia. So we urge all people in Bosnia to be aware of this danger, which is not only directed against Turkey, but also in all countries that they exist. This organization has been outlawed as a terrorist organization in Pakistan. It has members have received sentences for criminal activities in countries like Romania, for example, or even in the United States. It has received penalties for financial crimes. Yeah, it is a threat wherever it is.